Hey Gary, Michael Grange from Sportsnet. Just wanted to ask you, first of all, welcome to Toronto.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And what was your reaction this summer when you got the deal done? It happened pretty quickly. And what does it say when an organization kind of shows that level of belief and trust in you?
You know, it shows that they want you to be part of something. They believe in your craft. They believe in what you can do. It just gives you a certain form of, being comfortable. You don't really have to worry about anything. You can go out there, play, be free, But it was a great feeling. It was a blessing. And I'm glad I'm here. I'm excited to be here.
Hi Gary, Raphael, Radio Canada. Just your first impressions on Toronto as a member of the Toronto Raptors. What do you like about it?
How big the city is, It's a pretty big city. It's a good city. It's a big market, Teams I've played with before, the market is kind of small. This is a huge city, a mini New York. There's great restaurants, great city, great scenery, great people. So it's a great thing.
Hey Gary, Ryan Wolstad, Toronto Sun. Welcome.
Thank you.
Obviously, this team, everyone talks about the length and the defense and all that sort of thing first and foremost, but there's a lot of opportunity for offense and scoring. Is that something that, especially with Pascal out early on, how much are you looking forward to trying to seize a role that way?
Everything. I'm trying to help with everything, scoring, defense, talking, leadership. Anything I can and do to contribute to this team, I'm willing to do, and I want to do. So all aspects, everything.
Hey Gary, just as a follow-up, Michael Grange from Sportsnet again. Just maybe compare your experience this past month, I presume, coming to Toronto, finding a place, kind of going to the OVO Center, versus joining the team last year after the trade deadline in a city that wasn't even the home city. And what's been the experience like just in the space of 6 months?
Literally just night and day, This is basically literally home. Tampa was nice. It was cool for the time being, but to actually be back here and to see the OVO Center and to see everything firsthand, learn everything, learn new experiences about a different country, down to everything, down to real estate. For example, when you're looking at properties, you have to make an offer here. In the States, it's usually whatever the offer is or whatever it's at, it's set. Here you kind of got to debate and finagle, so it's super different, but I'm learning a lot as I go along. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey Gary, welcome to Toronto. Kayla Gray, TSN. Was there one player that sort of put you on around the city who's been kind of your tour guide?
Everybody.
Yeah.
I've been asking everybody about great restaurants, where they stay, where they live, just asking around, but they've been helping me a lot, for sure.
Gary, back here again. Obviously, everything about the franchise and the city is very different from when your dad was here, but what was the advantage of him being here for a bit and having the experience with Toronto?
It's crazy. I've heard so many stories about Toronto, but besides actually being here, actually seeing it for myself, just from his experiences, they've been great. He told me about the fans, he told me about the city, he told me about, the restaurants and everything that the city has to offer, so literally, so it's cool.
Hey Gary, Lindsay Dunn, City News. We saw some photos of you in the gym over the summer. Exciting summer for you. I'm just curious, what part of your game were you focusing on and working on?
Yeah, I get this question asked a lot. Everything, I'm not a finished product. I'm nowhere near where I want to be as a player. So everything. That's down to my defense. It's down to pay attention to the details in my film, my jump shot, getting it quicker, my handle, my defense, my IQ, everything, so I can get to the player that I want to be.
Hey Gary, Stephen Long, Sportsnet. You mentioned going to a bunch of restaurants so far. Do you have a favorite spot that you've identified yet?
I wouldn't say a favorite spot, but I've been to a few restaurants, Chubby's, Soto, that type of thing. So it's pretty cool. Good food, great food.